Are property rights more than theory? Let me put that differently. Do you have the right to peacefully use your property as you see fit? It's a question that has come up repeatedly as homeowners try to raise backyard chickens but are forcefully shut down by the city, as children try to operate a lemonade stand on their driveway without a permit, and as empty nesters take advantage of their vacant bedrooms and lonelier life by welcoming visitors to stay with them using a site like Airbnb. But what about the right to keep the property you own? The government has long claimed the authority under a law known as eminent domain to take your property if it thinks it needs it, say for building a road or a government building. But this law has been regularly abused for non-essential things. Consider the Kelo case that made its way to the Supreme Court in 2005. This legal battle started when the city of New London, Connecticut, condemned Suzette Kelo's home so that it could be used as part of a comprehensive redevelopment plan. In plain language, the city initiated legal proceedings to steal her property and instead give it to a developer so Pfizer, a private company, could build a new facility. Ultimately, the Supreme Court decided in a split 5-4 ruling that this use of eminent domain was allowed, that the government could take your property for economic development purposes. The backlash was swift. Most states, in response to this ruling, enacted laws to restrict or prohibit this abuse of eminent domain. In Utah, eminent domain is allowed for public uses for the benefit of any county, city, or town or its inhabitants, a broad provision that needs narrowing. Some exemptions exist. For example, eminent domain may not be used for trails, but more work is needed to protect property rights from abuse. For starters, eminent domain should be prohibited for non-essential things like parks, recreation or sports facilities, and economic development purposes. Another area that needs work is identifying what's actually necessary. Oftentimes the government will claim that eminent domain is necessary, but there's nothing in the law to give a judge any guidelines to determine whether a property taking is actually needed. The law should spell it out objectively so judges have a standard to go off of. The right to own and use our property is fundamental and should be protected from abuse. In that regard, Utah's eminent domain laws still need work. For Libertas Institute, I'm Nichelle Aden.